Sakti, and all of the audience. First of all, let's say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us some mercies and blessings so that we can attend this agenda without any trouble and obstacle. Salawat and salam may always be given to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness, from Jahiliyah era into the Islamiyah era. Ladies and gentlemen, it is beautiful moment. I would like to say welcome to the third University Forum on International Collaboration and Synergies UFICS 2024. And today we have a very special issue to discuss. AI in Marketing, Advantage and Disadvantage, held by Faculty of Business, Economic and Digital Technology, Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama, Surabaya. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start this agenda by reciting Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The second agenda is sing Indonesian National Anthem, Indonesia Raya, along with Subhanallah Waton and Hymne Unusa.
Cintamu dalam imanku, jangan halang Usaha dirimu terpercaya dengan jiwa sunnah wal jamaah, lahirkan generasi penerus bangsa. Jayalah Nusa, kau jayalah, berkarakter Islami serta berakhlak mulia, berpilar iman, ilmu dan amal. Bangkitlah wahai kaum Nusa, untuk menggapai cita-cita bangsa. Wujudkan generasi rahmatan lil alamin. Semoga ridho Allah tubuh Nusa. Berkarakter Islami serta berakhlak mulia, berpilar iman, ilmu dan amal. Bangkitlah wahai kaum Nusa, untuk menggapai cita-cita bangsa. Wujudkan generasi rahmatan lil alamin. Semoga ridho Allah tubuh Nusa. Semoga ridho Allah tubuh Nusa.
Thank you. The next session is reciting Holy Quran, who will be recited by our brother, Tumu Muhammad Ramadhani Ilham Akbar. Time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
قال الله تعالى في كتابه الكريم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ورتل القرآن ترتيلا أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا ومن فتان والنهار ونفس والصبر نفس وما سوى صدق الله العظيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Muhammad Ramadhani Ilham Akbar. Ladies and gentlemen, the next session is opening speech from the Rector Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Surabaya. And now I would like to invite Professor Dr. Insinyur Ahmad Yazidi Masro Engineering to come to the Zoom, please.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Honorable Assistant Professor Dr. Fahri Bagirov, yang sama-sama kita hormati teman-teman Wakil Rektor di lingkungan Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Surabaya, UNUSA, Prof. Kacung Marijan, Vice Rector for Academic Affairs, Dr. Fakih, Vice Rector for Finance and Resources Affairs, Ibu Dr. Gigi Umehani, Vice Rector for Cooperation, Planning, and Alumni. Yang sama-sama kita hormati Pak Dekan Fakultas Ekonomi Bisnis Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Surabaya, beserta para wakil dekan, para kaprodi, sekprodi, di lingkungan Fakultas Ekonomi Bisnis UNUSA, dan adik-adik peserta, adik-adik mahasiswa peserta kuliah tamu Student General pada siang hari ini, yang saya cintai dan saya banggakan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, Sayyidina Muhammad ibn Abdullah, la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, amma ba'd. Ladies and gentlemen, frankly speaking, as a rector of Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Surabaya, I am feeling delighted to know that Faculty of Economic, Business and Digital Technology of UNUSA, FEBTD, hold this international webinar, the third University Forum on International Collaboration and Synergies 2024. Presenting our distinguished guest, Assistant Professor Dr. Fahri Bagirov from Atlas University, Turkey. Professor Bagirov will share his thoughts on AI, artificial intelligence in marketing, its advantages and disadvantages. That is due to the fact that Indonesia and Turkey have warm relationships from long time. Yeah, warm relationship for several decades. And in micro scale, Universitas Nahdlatul Ulama Surabaya would like to enhance such relation with higher education institutions in Turkey. It is also a follow-up of our visit in Turkey a couple months ago. My thanks and appreciation also to the Dean of Faculty of Economic, Business and Digital Technology of UNUSA and his staff that make all preparation of this event. Today's ubiquitous topics, that is artificial intelligence, AI, is such pervasive topic that everybody talk about it nowadays. Ladies and gentlemen, my understanding that is in marketing field, AI provides many benefits, such as the ability to analyze data quickly, improve efficiency, and the ability to have fast, accurate customer data processing, saving time, and could optimize marketing campaigns. However, it is a double-edged sword, pedang bermata dua. So, as marketers face AI-related concerns that is relating to do with disadvantages of AI in marketing, among others, there have been concern on data privacy, costly implementations, very expensive, potential human job loss, biases, and inaccurate contents, as well as lack of emotion and creativity. Ladies and gentlemen, my apology, I do not want to elaborate more about these AI issues in marketing, since our distinguished guest, Professor Bagirov, knows better than me on AI subjects that will share his expertise to this gathering. Finally, to all participants, please enjoy this event and do not hesitate to ask questions, to discuss in order to make this event more dynamic. Thank you. والله الموافق إلى أقام الطريق. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much to Professor Dr. Insinyur Ahmad Yazidi, Mr. of Engineering, for the greeting today. Ladies and gentlemen, today's agenda is reciting prayer to Muhammad Ramadhani Ilham Akbar. Time is yours.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سيدنا من الأولين والآخرين والحمد لله رب العالمين
Amin, amin.
اللهم بارك لنا في رجب وشعبان وبلغنا رمضان وبارك من رمضان اللهم إنا
Amin,
نسألك سلامة في الدين وعافية في الجسد
amin,
وزيادة في العلم وبركة في الرزق وتوبة قبل الموت ورحمة عند الموت ومغفرة بعد الموت اللهم هون علينا في شخرة الموت واعف عنا في السبت
amin.
ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you very much, Muhammad Ramadhani Ilham Akbar. Baik, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the next session, we will have photo session. So please everyone to turn on your camera and smile photo session. Please, everyone to turn on your camera and smile photo session.
Mhm. The best pose, please.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, thank you very much for audience. Ladies and gentlemen, now we process to the seminar agenda will be guided by Mr. Muhammad Rizal Iskandar Zulkarnain SMMcom as the moderator today. To Mr. Muhammad Rizal Iskandar Zulkarnain SMMcom, time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Oki Safitri. I will take over this session. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we have a good opportunity to learn about AI in marketing. I'm also a lecturer in marketing, so I'm really excited today. I believe everyone is already excited about this. But before that, let me explain a little bit about the current paradigm of marketing. Currently, marketing is getting more customer focused. Therefore, we'll be dealing with a lot of customer data. To do that, we need to use AI in marketing to be able to gather customer insight from the data. Now, the big question is, how are we gonna do that? For that one, we have our experts today, our honorable expert, Associate Professor Dr. Fikri Bakirov. He's an associate professor from Atlas University, Turkey, who will explain more to everyone here. Without further ado, let me present to you Professor Bakirov. To Professor Bakirov, the time is yours.
Yeah. Can I share my screen?
Yes. Our officer will help you to share the screen, Prof.
Okay.
Co-host saja.
Please
Yes.
give Mr. Bakirov. You have the co-host access already, so you are free to share the screen. Wonderful.
Okay.
All right, the Zoom is your Professor.
Okay. Firstly, selamat datang di acara kami.
Terima kasih, Prof.
Terima kasih, Prof.
Saya sangat bersemangat berada di dini hari ini. Yeah. Firstly, I would like to continue in English. Welcome everyone for today's event. I'm very excited to be here. Firstly, I would like to thank Rector UNUSA, Professor Dr. Ahmed Jazidi, for sharing his valuable time. And also, I would like to thank to all other academicians and students from both institutions. But I would like specifically thanks to Dean of Faculty of Business, Technology and Digital Marketing of UNUSA University. We had a privilege to meet with him face-to-face during his visit to our university in Istanbul. And thanks to all the other staff members of the Faculty of Business, Technology and Digital Marketing at UNUSA University. As Professor Dr. Ahmad Jazidi said, we have very deep connection between two countries of Turkey and Indonesia. Indonesia has special place in our heart, and we hope that with small collaborations, step by step, we can even arrange bigger events like academic conferences, joint academic conferences between two institutions. And I hope and I believe that we will have great opportunities for writing academic papers in the field of marketing. And also, I remember we had distinguished visitors from other faculties of the UNUSA, and we had the meeting with other faculties of our two university. I believe that this will lead to high impact academic jobs.
Countries.
Okay, inshallah. Firstly, let me briefly introduce myself. I am Fahri Bagirov, originally from Azerbaijan. I have lived in Malaysia for 6 years. I have finished my bachelor and master degrees at University Technology Malaysia. And later, I have been offered research project at Istanbul University in Turkey. So in 2015, I moved to Turkey. Then I finished my PhD at Istanbul University. While doing my academic jobs, I had the opportunity because of the location of Istanbul is a regional and geographically rich place. It allows me to start foreign trade, especially in the part of machinery spare parts. And it's continuing now. And in 2023, I started my academic career at Istanbul Atlas University as assistant professor at the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. My main research topic is about hospitality, tourism, sustainability, supply chain management, and recently we are writing papers about artificial intelligence in marketing. Up to now, I have managed to publish several academic articles in Social Science Citation Index. So let's start with today's agenda. Today we are going to talk about artificial intelligence in marketing. As we know, there are so many revolutions happened in the world. And each time the revolutions happened, like industrial revolutions after the First World War, there's so many things changed in the ways of doing business. Okay, it changed the way we are operating business. And now in this age, even though artificial intelligence is new term I mean, it's not new term, I mean, it's widely used term recently. Actually, its history is going back to where the computers started. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is a technology that enables computers and digital devices to act like human beings. What does it mean? It allows technologies to learn, read, write, create, and analyze. And even it allows for carrying, it's applied in many industries like manufacturing and other things. And with the increase of usage of artificial intelligence technologies, it shifted the ways organizations behave. And as we know, organizations consist of different functions, such as different departments. It affected almost all departments, from human resource management to finance to accounting. But today we are not going to talk about those functions of artificial intelligence. Our focus of topic is about artificial intelligence in marketing. So what is marketing? Marketing is, as we all know, is delivering value to customers by providing them new innovative products or existing services or existing products, how at the time they need it, with the right price, in our own words, okay? So This artificial intelligence makes it, as Professor Dr. Ahmed Yazudi said, with the help of data, big data, it's a vast amount of data, artificial intelligence makes it faster, easier to analyze those data and come up with strategies for making customers more satisfied. But at the same time, there are some disadvantages. So let me start first with some statistics about artificial intelligence. As we can see from the screen, 54% of organizations report that AI provides cost savings and efficiencies. According to Statista, $107 billion in the global market revenue forecast for AI in marketing by 2028. 88% of marketers worldwide says that working with AI technology has helped them personalize the customer journey across different channels. And 52% of consumers are open to having AI assist them with a product website and feature experience. Now, on the screen, we all see the giants of today's corporations, such as Amazon, Google. But in order to survive, even these giants need to employ new technologies to keep competitive. Otherwise, they are going to fall behind and fall from the top. It's really very hurtful. For example, I believe among the viewers of this webinar, there are a lot of students who are teenagers. If we ask them questions about whether do they remember the Nokia and BlackBerry, which were leading the mobile communication sector just not far, it was almost 15, 20 years ago, they were the top players in the market. Now, I believe that most of them, they don't know them. Recently, the CEO of Nokia made statements that due to inability to react to change, they fell behind players such as iPhone and Huawei. Now, if you look at the screen, if these companies fail to cope with the changes, fail to apply new technologies in their business functions, I believe that it will not take a long time for them to fall behind too, because there are a lot of new players coming into the market, and with the help of technologies, the changes is happening very, very, how to say, quickly compared to before. The companies on the screen, Google, IBM, Netflix, Facebook, they are all employing artificial intelligence heavily in their business functions. Such as, for example, Amazon uses AI extensively for personalized product recommendations. As we, for example, go to Amazon websites, I believe that all of us see some recommended products, bundle of products. Even, for example, Netflix is using these AI technologies for giving us recommendations. For example, if we go to, now we are a lot of viewers here. If we check each account of Netflix, we will see different movies based on our needs and wants and our past viewing history. So first, let's start with bright side or advantages of artificial intelligence brought to the marketing of the business organizations. In this part, we will talk generally 4 pieces of marketing and how it's applied in each piece of marketing. But before starting that, let me give you a general view of AI. As I talked in the beginning, AI specifically also changed or revolutionized the way the businesses are using marketing, engage with and cater to their target audience. For example, we can see from the slides, we have ongoing article about chatbots and virtual assistants. It's really changing the ways of giving customer service to the companies. My ongoing research about chatbots are comparing chatbots and human representatives from the perspective of warmness and competence, which is applied in finance sector. I hope if we can get published, I will share a copy of this paper with Dr. Ubaidullah. I believe it's very interesting topic. What is chatbots? AI-driven chatbots and virtual assistants enable brands to provide round-the-clock customer support, answer questions 24/7, resolve issues. These conversational AI tools enhance customer satisfaction, reduce response times, and streamline the buying process. Secondly, AI made it possible for individual targeting and optimization of advertisements. As we talked, as also Professor Ahmed said, AI is working with the data, okay? So this data is a very vast amount of data. So it affects almost all functions of marketing. As we can see, it allows us to have analysis of the data and gives us insights itself. And it allows us to have customer segmentation and attribution. It gives us very huge power for forecasting markets and trends. Such as what are the emerging trends, competitive threats, market opportunities. By analyzing social media conversations, news articles, and industry reports, marketers can stay ahead of the curve and adjust their strategies accordingly to capitalize on changing marketing dynamics. It allows us to have a personalized experience to the customers. Okay. Let's start with the first P of the marketing, which is product. Okay. AI gives us very big power from the two perspectives of the product, such as product personalization, and also it allows us based on customer experience and behavior. For example, AI algorithms can analyze customer data to offer personalized product recommendations. I put here the example of Netflix, and also in the previous slide I talked about that. For example, if we open our Netflix accounts now, I believe that we can see there they gives us, for example, it's 93% recommended, 98% is suitable for you to watch. For example, it's how it's done is by the implementation of AI algorithms. And Netflix doesn't only use AI for product personalization. Even from the data they get from our viewing, they are making their own series, as we can see. It's Netflix special series. This is based on the data they can analyze, and they can see what people are preferring to watch on their Netflix accounts. Secondly, as we know, as we talked, new product development is essential for the existence of companies in competitive markets. Because of lack of following new trends, many strong companies demolished and erased from the markets. So if we can give example of new product development, Unilever and Nestle are extensively using AI technologies for new product development. How they use it? Unilever has established a $120 million lab, which is entirely staffed with robots for creating and testing new personal care products. And Nestle is using AI technologies as a concept generator that scans multiple sources for data and insights, and that generates new product concept based on scanning results. And I can give you the example of VR games. Brands like Nike and Adidas, before introducing new design of shoes to the market, they are employing VR games for testing their products in online environment. Based on data, for example, I have an avatar on a VR game. I'm going to the Nike shop. I can see the different models of Nike shops on the shelves. So they can see how many millions of people are preferring these shoes, who are buying these shoes. Are they can see the age of the buyers. They can see which colors are preferred by the virtual avatars. Based on this data, they can introduce new products to the what we can say to the market. Okay. Let's continue with the second P of the marketing, which is pricing. As we know, the price behavior very tremendously, and also the pricing is the most flexible P of the marketing, which means that the marketing departments can easily make changes to pricing. AI-powered pricing refers to the use of artificial intelligence algorithm to analyze large amount of data and make pricing decisions based on that analysis. This type of pricing uses data-driven insights and predictive analytics to determine the most optimal price for product and services. What is the goal here? Our goal is to maximize the revenue while also making customer satisfied. As we can see from the screen, we have three pricing strategies. First one is dynamic pricing. AI made it very easy for companies for changing prices based on the customer needs and wants and time, based on weather, based on traffic conditions. For example, if we take the Uber, I don't know, in Indonesia, do you have Uber? Uber is the ride-sharing application where they charge based on traffic conditions, demand, and time. And other example I can say is, maybe we have witnessed this. I have put here Turkish Airlines, but also other airlines are effectively and heavily using this dynamic pricing for their websites. If we check the price of the ticket from, for example, Jakarta to Surabaya from our computer, and we don't buy the ticket, okay? If we check it one more time or two more time or three more time, we will see that there's a high potential of price increase in that route, because the artificial intelligence algorithms understand that Fahri plans to travel from Jakarta to Surabaya. So it understands that I have the need for the traveling. So if they find out that they are charging more, sometimes it opposite can happen. If, for example, they want, for example, based on the consumer behavior, they say that Fahri travels between Jakarta and Surabaya twice a month. Okay, so sometimes they give a promotional codes for purchasing before the date arriving, for making decisions easier for the customers or making the customers more satisfied. Okay. Second way of pricing strategies made it easier by the implementation of artificial intelligence is price optimization. What is price optimization? Price optimization means offering the optimum price which customers are able to pay. Based on what? Based on their behavior. Before the implementation of AI, it was possible, but it was taking so many manpower, so many hours of analysis to reach to the to get the optimum price point. But with the implementation of AI, so it's very easier for companies, especially it's applying in retailing companies such as I put here Carrefour and or Amazon. They use machine learning algorithms to optimize the prices for their online and in-store products. How they do it? They are taking into account the competitive pricing. They are taking account inventory level. They are taking upon the demands of the customers. They are taking account the days. They are taking account, for example, occasions. For example, before Ramadan or before Eid al-Adha. As we can see, this is before was using manpower, but now it is suggested by artificial intelligence for making it easier for the companies. Or if you give the example of Amazon, Amazon uses machine learning algorithm to optimize prices for millions of products in real time, taking into account such as competition, consumer behavior, and demand also. This has allowed them, these big companies, to maintain their competitive edge in the marketplace while driving revenue growth, and also at the same time keeping customers satisfied. The third way of pricing is through artificial intelligence is personalized pricing. I don't know, you know Getir. Getir is a startup company. It's a new company. It grew a lot during the pandemic, during the COVID time. It's a delivery company. Now it's a multi-billion-dollar company. They have a lot of investments. And they are operating in many other countries, such as Spain, Germany, America even. So what Getir is doing, if based on their data analysis, they feel that, for example, Fahri didn't be active in Getir or didn't order anything from Getir, they give personalized promotional codes. If you order today with Getir, for example, you will get 50 rupiah discount. Okay, so this is done by implementation of AI in their systems. Third way is promotion. As we talked, what is the purpose of promotion? Promotion is to reach to the customers, to promote them, to make them satisfied, to let them aware of our products. AI enables companies to deliver more targeted and personalized marketing messages to customers. AI algorithm can tailor marketing campaigns to individual preferences and increasing engagement and conversion rates. For example, Google Ads. Before before it was really we were giving advertisements, for example, to the mass marketing, and even the people not in our target audience were receiving all these messages. But now that, of course, that's a waste because the conversion rate was very low. But now, with the help of artificial intelligence, Google AdWords or Facebook AdWords or Instagram, they can individually target. For example, what Fahri wears, what Fahri are interested in, what Fahri is eating, where Fahri is going, where is he living, who are Fahri's friends. They have all this information in their hand. How they get it? From my behavior online, my online footprints. Okay, so this allows the companies to individually target customers based on their online footprints. Okay, For example, if we give the example of Spotify, uses AI to create personalized playlists for users based on their music preferences and listening habits. Okay. And maybe the place is or distribution channel, we call it place or distribution channel. It is the one of the most critical decisions are made by organizations, which is also heavily influenced by the artificial intelligence. Because why? Before it was really difficult to make changes in the decisions made in supply chain or distribution channels, but AI is used to optimize supply chain operations too, such as they allow us to manage our inventory, logistic, and distributions. For example, we can give the examples of McDonald's drive-through operations. What they do it with the implementation of AI into their system, they can monitor and they can forecast the demand for their drive-throughs based on what? Based on weather conditions, based on traffic conditions in the region, based on the population of the region, based on the buying behavior of the in the past. What they use this information? They use this information for if they require additional staff. For example, between the 6 to 8, they forecast that they are going to have a lot of buyers of Big Mac. So in order to reduce the cost, they upfrontly they start to prepare the Big Mac earlier than the purchases, that the people don't wait during the drive-through. Okay, so these are the advantages of using or implementing artificial intelligence in marketing. Now, let's continue with the dark side of the artificial intelligence. As also Professor Dr. Ahmed Jazudi said, everything has advantages and disadvantages, and the biggest difficulties, biggest problems with the artificial intelligence is the problems of privacy. Now we hear from our friends, families, that there is no, that they have no privacy. It's like their life is invaded by tons of contents of advertisements, information, and also product information, etc. So as we talk throughout our presentation, AI-powered marketing tools relies on what they are using. AI is effective only and if only they have data. Okay, so including our personal information and online footprints. This raises concerns about privacy invasions, as consumers may feel, as we are the consumers, we feel uncomfortable with the extent to which the data is being tracked and utilized for targeted advertisement. Companies are trying to comfort and get permission from consumers what type of information can be stored and used. But however, this is still a big question in the mind of consumers, that what type of information are they really getting from our behavior. For example, I'm sure I don't personally use Instagram or Facebook, but I have witnessed that as we talked with our friends about specific products, while I'm scrolling or doing some research on Google, some advertisements or some things related to those products are coming. What it means? It means that they are listening to our talks. They are recording our talks. Maybe it's not individuals are listening. Maybe it's AI bots, AI algorithms. But however, as we saw from the news outlets recently, there are many concerns about how Facebook are using their data, how WhatsApp are using their data. Because in the case of emergency, they are obliged to share those data with, I don't know, even they are the risk of piracy, hacking systems. Secondly, it's manipulative advertising. As we said, because of the vast amount of data, AI is able to provide individual level advertisements. This can be used to create highly personalized and persuasive marketing content that exploits psychological and physiological vulnerabilities or biases in consumers. This can lead to manipulative advertising practices aimed at influencing consumer behavior without their full awareness or consent. It's very well-known theory in the consumer behavior. It's the three brain theory. And as we know that we consumers, maybe, for example, when we purchase something, when we behave on something, we think that we are using our cortex or the logical side of our brain. But it's proved that 80% of time, the people or consumers are using their reptile or limbic part of their brain, which is the surviving and emotional side of our brain. Okay, so this is very, as we know, the manipulations in advertising is prohibited in almost in all countries, but this AI allows the companies to manipulate our or control our behavior, even we don't know it. Secondly, it's algorithm bias. As we talked about product decisions, pricing decisions, promotion decisions, and place decisions, these all decisions are based on the existing data. Okay. If the data itself is not accurate, so we cannot make accurate decisions. AI cannot make strategies for pricing or place or promotion based on this data. So this can lead to discriminatory or the biased results in segmentation, in pricing, and this can lead to the failure of their companies. Second, fourthly, yes, AI, as we say, it's acting based on the existing data. There is no creativity. Okay, still we need human behaviors. I mean, we need human. The brain is created by Allah to make the decisions, to have the creative thinking, and to improve the well-beings. And security risks. For example, there are a lot of hackers. There are a lot of malware. There are a lot of viruses can affect it. For example, recently, I don't know, maybe some of you have read on the news. It came very surprising that the chatbots used by Air Canada offered discount to a traveler who was going to visit his mom's I forgot in detail. He was going to travel, and chatbots promised him that he can get promotions after that traveling. After the traveling, the guy applied for the promotion, but the Air Canada said that no, it is you need to apply before traveling. But it said, and Air Canada tried to push that no, our chatbot is a separate entity; it's operating by itself. But what court decided? Court decided that no, chatbots are the responsibility of the Air Canada, and Air Canada are forced to pay the penalty to the travelers for the misleading of the information generated by the chatbots. Okay, these are some of the security risks. And also, many people are concerned about job displacement because of the rise of artificial intelligence. And at the moment, we are doing one research about this topic also with the psychology department of our university. There are many people are worrying about future. They are very uncertain, such as interior designers. such as proofreaders or translation jobs, or such as, for example, some physicians, some human resources, recruiters, they are worrying a lot about their future jobs, that whether it can be replaced by the help of artificial intelligence. This also happened, as we talked in the beginning, during the Industrial Revolution. There were a lot of uncertainty. Many jobs disappeared, but at the same time, many new jobs created. So what should we do? In my opinion, in our education system, we shouldn't focus more on theoretical sides of the things. We should more focus on skill sides more in order to keep competitive. What are these skills? For example, we need to develop our communication skills. We need to develop our empathy skills. We need to develop our emotional intelligence more, which cannot be copied by artificial intelligence. Of course, if we talk about for example, in my first research about chatbots, we are testing the warmness and competence of artificial intelligence in the finance sector. Okay, for example, of course, the artificial intelligence are more competent. Because of why? Because our brain has limited capacity for analyzing and reviewing the data. But artificial intelligence are able to analyze millions of bytes or gigabytes of the data in a second, and it can give us a lot of information. It can give us a lot of results based on this analysis. But what is important as a human beings, it's lacking warmness. What is warmness? It means that emotions is lacking there. So we need to develop our emotional skills, emotional intelligence, that we will not be replaced by AI from the job workforce, such as how consumers react towards AI in marketing. 61% of consumers says humans understand their needs better than AI. Okay. And 50% says humans offer more options to address their problems. Because of what? Because we need some warmness. We need some person to speak. We need, for example, if one robot says that, oh, this is a very nice coffee, would we feel that it's a nice coffee? Of course, we wouldn't. We will feel that, because why? Because now the companies, they try to add some emotions to the AI. But as the AI becoming like more emotional, it's also getting to perceived like fake, because what we say, the robots cannot drink coffee. Robot cannot tell me how the Luwak coffee is. Okay, it should be the human, it should be the person who has before tasted the Luwak coffee, who can describe the coffee to me. Okay, so and also it's based on our research, we found out that as the issue getting complex, the people prefer to talk with human representative compared to AI. Because of what? Because as it gets complex, its stress level is increasing, and also we need some comfort from the human, from the person we feel that's alive, has emotions, has the feelings. Okay. And the future of AI, yes. We should have every time we are talking about ethical things, ethical considerations, but in the implementation it's sometimes lacking. We should talk more about ethical consideration and responsible in marketing practices, such as where we use the customer data. Are they aware of this data is used, as it is concerned related to privacy, transparency, bias, and accountability? We need to build trust and ensure fair for consumers. It's really very difficult, very difficult. In the world, it's very easy to say, but really takes maybe years to build trust, but it's very easy to destroy all this, gain trust in a matter of time. For example, we have a very big company. It's a $1 billion company in Turkey. It's called Yemek Sepeti. It's delivering food to the consumers, especially during the COVID. It became very successful. But recently, the news came out that some hackers stole data from Yemek Sepeti, but they hide it from the consumers. Okay, so it's backlashed. So, for example, personally, I have stopped ordering any food from their website anymore, and it's the same as to other consumers. Lastly, we need to prioritize the development of AI-driven marketing strategies that promote environmental sustainability, ethical sourcing, and social responsibility. So this is the end of our presentation, AI, unlocking tomorrow's wonders, and let's await the future together. Okay, thank you very much. I will be happy to receive some questions.
Okay, all right. Well presented from Professor Bagirov this afternoon. We are now opening the Q&A session. So please, everyone, don't hesitate to give question to Professor Bagirov. You can just raise your hand directly, or you can type in the chat room. I will happily to help everyone to talk to Mr. Bahri, to Dr. Bagirov. Professor Bagirov, please wait.
Okay.
Looks like we have one or two questions in the chat room from our audience. Okay, we have one audience raised his hand. It's Bahrul Ulum. Okay. Mas Bahrul, silakan. Welcome. Mikrofonnya masih mati. Oke.
Okay. Thank you. That's okay, Prof. I have question. What is that? How can AI improve customer experience in marketing?
Thank you very much, Brother Bahrul, for question. It's nice to hear. As we talked, AI is used with the data from, for example, now you are in your hostel or at your home, you are using internet connection. Yes, you are searching Google, you are searching Facebook, you are scrolling on your Instagram, you are liking some post, you are following some celebrities, you are following some athletes. All this data are stored in your online footprints. Okay, so based on AI knows, for example, let's say we know that from the system what credit card you used and how much of your credit card you spend and what you are going to eat. And based on these things, for example, food companies, food industries. I don't know, in Indonesia, for example, like you have delivery services, right?
Yes, we
So
got.
they have all the related information about your past behavior, okay? And it's not only you. It's all about you and your surroundings. Maybe for the human beings, it's difficult to make judgments based on this. But since they have the big data about you, they can make it very specifically, for example, what brother Bahrul eat lunch for the last 30 days, okay? Based on this data, they can give you personalized experience, personalized product for your lunch. They can send you a coupon such as, for example, give 50 rupiah discount for the nasi lemak for your next purchase. Okay, how they know it? They know it based on your previous experience, previous past purchasing behavior. Or let's take into account your, do you use Netflix? Yes, for example, on Netflix, you are watching some movies, like, I don't know, maybe you are liking action movies. If you are watching action movies, Netflix is giving you, offering you, recommending you movies like, oh, this movies is very suitable for you based on, because you watch this movie is suitable for you. This is all are AI algorithms. Okay. For example, each person, Brother Bahrul has different Netflix screen. If I open my Netflix screen, we will see some like Turkish series, for example, or series about based on true life, or series about I don't know, like detective series. I like detective series, but maybe you like some series about actions, or some series about, well, I don't know, you like natural things, you like natural discovery or discovery channels. So they show it based on your footprints. Okay. And it is personalized for you. For you, you have your specific Netflix screen. I have my own screen, and brother Mohammed Rijal has own Netflix screen. This is how they make personalized experience for customers. Thank you. Is this clear?
Is this clear, Mr. Bahrul? Mas Bahrul, bisa dipahami?
Yes. Thank you, Prof. Fahri Bakirov.
Thank you, thank you. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Uh,
Okay.
We have another question, Miss
Yes,
Clara.
Miss
What are
Clara.
the potential risks of using AI in marketing? AI relies heavily on data and the collection of personal information, risk, security, and privacy. Yes, yes. Just now, this is as we talked. This is the main risk. This is the main drawbacks of the artificial intelligence, because as a consumers, we have no full control about what type of data we are sharing. Yes, they are saying us that they are asking our concerns. Sometimes they are sending us a very big pages of things that, oh, do you agree on the usage of this website or something like that? Because of the lack of time, lack of expertise, we just we just agree on most of the things. Okay, but we don't know what really, for example, they are holding of our information. This is the main drawbacks of artificial intelligence. And as Ms. Clara said, sometimes, yes, it's leaked. As I give the example of Yemek Sepeti, Yemek Sepeti has millions of customers in Turkey. And what are the data there? You know, the biggest data, our phone numbers, our home address, our credit card usage. Imagine that they leaked the information of millions of persons' personal information, such as their phone numbers, their credit card accounts. And if it is in the hands of pirates, it's a very huge problem. Recently, even myself, I faced a problem. I was driving and I received messages from the bank that, oh, you used your credit card for purchasing of this fund. But I didn't use it. I called the bank. Bank said that your card is cloned. Okay. So this is a very big risk. Thank you, Clara, for the question. And actually, you have given the question and also you have given the answers yourself. Thank you.
Okay, we have one question from
Yes.
Mrs. Friska, one of the lecturer in UNUSA.
Okay. How to
How
use
to
AI in the
use-
industry? No, health safety. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much, Ms. Friska, for this interesting question. I don't really have a personalized experience about how they use this. I mean, what is the application of AI in the occupational and health safety? But big organizations such as holdings in Turkey, we have like industrial organization like Koç Holding, Sabancı Holding. Okay, they are playing in many key industries. They have the data of their how to say employees. Okay, what are their sickness? What have they been in their history of their sickness? I guess they can implement AI from that perspective, but for me, I have no real industrial knowledge how AI is implemented in occupational and health safety in Turkey specifically. How it is used in Indonesia? Do you have some applications in Indonesia? Maybe we can give word to Miss Frisa. She can share.
Miss Friska. Let me see if she's joining us in the Zoom session. Miss Friska, Bu Friska. Maybe you can provide example for implementation.
In Indonesia, yes, from
In
occupational safety and health.
Wait. Any Mrs. Friska here in Zoom? Okay, probably that's question for later. We
Okay.
could continue for a while with the question from Miss Siti Mahmudah. So she's asking about how do young people or fresh graduate develop skills so that they are not inferior to AI?
Yes. Yeah, this is a very good question. Actually, I also little bit talked. I also tell to my friends here, I am also, we are human. Every time, sister city, it is uncertainty is leading to stress. Okay. So some, I believe, I don't know you are from which faculty, but it doesn't matter what. We need to develop our emotional skills. Okay. Such as we need to develop how to communicate with people, how to feel people, how to understand people, how to have the skills of empathy that which cannot be copied by I'd say artificial intelligence. And also creativity, I believe that it's not it's not in my opinion, creativity cannot be developed. It's the skills by born, but the people with creative skills is very important because artificial intelligence doesn't have creativity. Because of what? Because it's using existing data. Okay, it doesn't create new data. It is the data based on our behavior, based on our past history. So in conclusion, I could suggest Siti Mahmudah that develop the skills of communication and empathy skills, or another emotional skills that is lacking AI. never try to compete with AI in competence, because it's almost, I mean, it's impossible for us to generate results by analyzing so much data. It's almost impossible. It's not almost, it's impossible. Because, for example, as we told, AI is making judgments based on so many factors. You know, the weather conditions, your purchasing behavior, your past usage of credit cards, they know what you have bought. They know what shampoo you use. They know what biscuits you eat. They know what coffee you are drinking. Okay. So since we have don't try to compete in competence, focus on the skills such as communication and empathy, and emotional skills.
Okay, hopefully that is understandable. Miss Siti Mahmudah. Okay, one more question and we will close this session. Anyone? Or maybe I will use my own question.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm a lecturer in marketing as well. So
Yes, I heard about your name during visit to Istanbul.
okay, thank you. Thank you. It's good to know that. And one of my question is about the CRM. So currently I'm trying to implement AI in the CRM in marketing. How could we implement efficiently AI especially in CRM in marketing? Because not as far as I can understand, there are still a lot of people that doesn't use AI in CRM in marketing, or probably there are any of implementation out there in using AI in CRM in marketing. Please, Professor Bagirov.
Yes, thank you very much for question. Of course, as we talked in the marketing, the most important thing we are considering is to build long-lasting relationship with our customers. Okay. From the technological perspective, as you know, I have limited information how to, make it work together. But actually, CRM is a kind of AI. Okay. Now, for example, let's take for example, Amazon, for example. Okay, or let's take Netflix, or let's take another big corporation which has millions of customers. Yes. So with the implementation there, that is also CRM, but it is a big CRM. Okay. What they know, they have with the implementation or with the enhancing of AI in their system, in their website, they check that, for example, they can forecast what Fahri is going to buy in 15 minutes or 15 days, based on what, for example, based on my past purchasing behavior. Okay, because of what? Because Amazon exactly knows that what Fahri is doing. Who is Fahri? Okay. If you ask me a question, who is Fahri, I cannot have so detailed description of myself compared to AI. Okay. With the usage, for example, let's say I use my credit card to purchase something from Amazon. Okay. And also I use the same credit card for purchase of things in offline stores. And also I use the same credit card for purchase of what we call it, medicine. I use the same credit card for the purchase of, I went to hospital or I paid the tuition fees or something. With this information, All of them are stored in the CRM, as you say, it's CRM, in the CRM of banks, for example, yes. So banks exactly knows who Fahri is, what sickness Fahri has, how he is using entertainment. What, based on this AI, it's not the humans, okay? But with humans, it will be difficult. Based on that, they can conclude that what are the hobbies of Fahri? What Fahri doesn't like? They can make conclusions, and they can use this CRM data to give me promotions. They can say that, or okay, for example, I give you 500 credit bonus for the spending of bowling, for example. Okay, so this is the vast amount of data. Actually, CRM, in the beginning, yes, we were using limited customer information that humans could analyze, but the systems, maybe they don't call it CRM, not nowadays, but it is the CRM. The same thing, for example, banks, but it's a vast amount of data. So the AI is used for the description of individual customers.
All right. Very well
Is it
understandable.
clear?
Very clear, Professor Bakirov. Thank you very much for the explanation. Okay, so I think that is the last question for the session.
Thank you very much.
Please give us the closing statement before we close the session.
Yes, really, I was very glad to be here today. I hope this will lead to future collaboration between two institutions, and we would be very happy to host you again in Istanbul. And thank you very much for invitation to Dr. Ubaidullah, to you, Muhammad Rijal, for everything, for your time, for your efforts, and also all the participants, especially to the rector of the UNUSA University, for sparing his valuable time for joining our talk. Thank you very much. Terima kasih, and jumpa lagi.
Terima kasih, Professor Bakirov. Okay, we are now, I know everyone is still excited, but unfortunately we have the reached time limit. But before that, let me close the session with the ceremony of giving the certificate to Professor Bakirov.
Thank you very much.
And I will invite the Rector of UNUSA, Professor Dr. Ahmad Yazidi, Master of Engineering, to hand over the certificate.
Yeah, I think he is a busy time now, Pak Rizal.
Okay, so Dr. Ubaidullah Zudi will hand over the certificate to you.
Yes,
Okay,
very
thank
much.
you. Yeah, this is for you, Prof. Bagirov. So thank you
Yes.
so much for your time and
Thank you
your
very
sharing.
much, the Prof. Ubaidullah. Very nice to meet you. Inshallah, we will meet again face to face.
Inshallah.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for invitation.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Professor Bagirov, for the very insightful presentation. And thank you very much for everyone. Thank you for the enthusiasm for this afternoon from everyone here. I will give this back to Ms. Oki Safitri. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a very nice afternoon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Muhammad Rizal Iskandar Zulkarnain, SMM.Com, as the moderator today, and our speaker today, Assistant Professor Dr. Fahri Bechiro. Thank you for the knowledge that has been given to all of us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the last agenda is closing. We would like to thank all attendees who have participated in today's event. To close the program, let's recite Hamdalah together. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. I'm Oki Safitri as the master of ceremony, and all organizers say thanks and goodbye. Akhiru kalam wallahul muwaffiq ila aqwamit thoriq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima
Thank you,
kasih.
Dr. Bagirov, again.
Thank you, Professor Bagirov. Glad to see you.
Very much. Thank you very much. Very happy to see all of you.
See you again, inshallah.
See you again.
See you, Professor. See you. Jumpa lagi. Take care.
Apalagi